remains of ancient structures show how there has been a need for humans to move heavy loads in their construction. From Stonehenge up to current times, basic moving technology has developed with human ingenuity, from the earliest machines and methods up to current times using the latest technology. The first method describes the movement of an old lighthouse in 1841. The story begins with a plaque located on the corner of the Commissioners' Building in Sunderland, Tyne and Wear. This is dedicated to John Murray, a civil engineer responsible for moving the octagonal lighthouse in 1841 along the extended Old North Pier at the mouth of the River Wear. A 19th century engraving shows the construction and moving process of the lighthouse, which weighed 328 tons. A recent book by Ian Hills best documents the remarkable operation of moving the lighthouse a distance of 400 feet along the extended pier. This is a task that, as far as it is possible to ascertain, had never been previously attempted. The first step required the construction of a rigid timber cradle firmly tied to the base of the lighthouse. A simplified drawing of the complete structure required to move the lighthouse is described in more detail in the book. An elaborate wheel and rail arrangement was required for careful movement of the lighthouse 400 feet to its new location at the end of the Old North Pier. Due to weather erosion and the construction of a new North Pier, the octagonal lighthouse was eventually demolished in 1902. The octagonal lighthouse was replaced with a new shorter tower of about 40 feet in height. It utilised the stone base of the original tower as a historic monument. The Old North Pier is currently out of bounds to the public due to recent storm damage. It is now subject to a Sunderland City Council request for funding for emergency repairs, which also include Roker Pier and the new South Pier. The second method describes the moving of a bridge section on the current HS2 high-speed railway line construction.
My name is Alex Staines and I am the sub-agent responsible for the M42 M6 link viaducts. Currently we are standing in the centre of the westbound M42 M6 link road. The first phase launch of our M42 M6 East link viaduct has been successfully completed. This is roughly 84 metres and 300 tonnes in weight and is, like I say, the first of two launches to complete the east deck over the link roads.
I am Carlotta Dabbekes and I'm site manager for Victor Steel Construction. So we're using a jacking tail at the back of the bridge. We have attached this to the bridge and then we've installed a push-pull jack. So the jack pushes the bridge forward 750 millimeters. Once it's pushed completely out, we insert two pins to keep the bridge in place, and then we pull the back part towards the front, and then we start again. So it's always pushing in increments of 750 mil. On the pre-assembly area and on the piers, we've installed sliding bearings. So we've got 5 lines of sliding bearings. 3 of them are always in use. And there we feed sliding pads. So they've got Teflon and soap on the bottom, which takes away all the friction, so makes it very easy to slide. And then in the front of the bridge, we've installed a launching nose, which is essentially to make sure that when the bridge arrives on the pier, because it cantilevers so much, it goes down a bit. So that way, when it comes to the pier, it can take this deflection and go back up to the level where we need it.
My name is Thibault Suvet and I'm project manager at Victor Beuk Steel Construction. We've used our push-pull launching system, which is the first time we've used it in the UK. It offers us a great flexibility because we can move forward but also backward in case of an emergency or if something needs to change slightly.
These documented examples show how human ingenuity differs in its application of resources and methods available at the time in order to move different types of heavy loads. Transporting heavy loads is now made easy with modern technology, materials and methods.